Towards the end of the Neolithic period, a major change began. People started using metals for the very first time. The earliest metal they discovered was copper. However, they did not stop using stone tools. Instead, they combined stone tools with copper implements. This mix of old and new technology is why we call this period the Chalcolithic Age. Here, chalco means copper and lithic means stone. It acted as a bridge between the Stone Age and the Bronze Age. In India, this new way of life spread widely. In southeastern Rajasthan, the main sites were Ahar and Gilund, located in the dry Banas Valley. Moving towards western Madhya Pradesh, important sites like Kaita and Iran were part of the Malwa region. And in western Maharashtra, famous Chalcolithic sites included Jorve, Nevasa, Daimabad, Chandoli, Inamgaon, StoneCopperPhase and Nasik were the important sites. Meanwhile, in eastern India, we find important sites like Chiran in Bihar and Pandurajo Devi in West Bengal. In addition, some traces of this culture appeared in Andhra Pradesh as well. When it comes to tools, people still used small stone blades and microliths. But in areas like Ahar, copper tools were more common because copper was available locally. These tools included flat axes, chisels, and harpoons. Pottery was also an important part of their culture. The famous type was the black and red ware, which was made on the potter's wheel and sometimes decorated with white painted designs. Different regions had their own styles such as channel spouted pots and dishes on stand in western India. Additionally, agriculture and animal rearing formed the backbone of their economy. They grew a wide range of crops including wheat, rice, barley, bajra, lentils, black gram, green gram, linseed, ragi and millets. At Navdaduli on Narmada, archaeologists found the largest variety of cereal form in India. Along with farming, they kept animals such as cows, sheep, goats, pigs, buffaloes and deer. And some camel remains have also been found. Although evidence for the horse is unclear, in eastern India people mainly depended on rice and fish, a tradition that still continues today. Their houses were simple yet functional. Most were made of wattle and dwarf, meaning sticks coated with mud, sometimes with mud bricks and thatched roofs. At Inamgaon in Maharashtra, the early phase had large mud houses with ovens and pit dwellings, while in the later phase, that is 1300 to 1000 BCE, houses were made of multiple rooms, showing that families were getting larger. The Jorve culture in Maharashtra featured villages with over 35 houses. Some settlements like Inamgaon, Eran and Kaita were even fortified with moats, but unlike the Indus Valley civilization, there were no cities. In terms of skills and crafts, the Chalcolithic people were excellent coppersmiths, stone tool makers and weavers. Evidence from spindle wheels and cloth remains show that they wove cotton, flax and silk. In the west, wheat and barley were the main crops, while rice dominated in the east. Their burial customs give us clues about their beliefs. In Maharashtra, people buried their dead under house floors in a north-south position. They placed pots, copper tools and ornaments in the graves, showing a belief in life after death. Terracotta figures suggest worship of a mother goddess, while bull figurines from Rajasthan and Malwa indicate animal worship. The fact that some graves had rich goods and others had only simple items, which suggests that social inequality had begun. The Chalcolithic Age in India lasted roughly from 1800 BCE to 1000 BCE and in some areas until 800 BCE or later. Over time it was replaced by the Iron Age, but the black and red pottery continued in some places until the 2nd century BCE. This age is important because it saw the first real villages in India and more crop diversity than in the Neolithic and the first painted pottery. Parallel to the Chalcolithic cultures, copper hoards have been found, that is, more than 40 hoards of copper objects across the vast region from the Chota Nagpur plateau to the upper Gangetic basin, especially in the Ganga-Yamuna Doab. These included cells, harpoons, antenna swords, and anthropomorphic figures which used for fishing, hunting, fighting, and agriculture. Many are found with ochre-colored pottery dating from 2000 to 1800 BCE. These people were early settled agriculturists and artisans, and the religious value given to copper in Hinduism may trace back to them. The Chalcolithic Age in India was a period of transition, that is, the first villages, multi-crop farming, and the first use of metal alongside stone. It laid the foundations of rural life and agriculture, but its limitations meant that real urban civilization would only come later with the widespread use of iron. I hope you understood the chapter 5 of Ancient India, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe for more such videos.